4, 3, 2, 1. Well, what's happening, Carlo? Are you good, my brother?
I'm doing super
The one
amazing.
and only.
How about you guys?
I know we're good, man. We're just happy to have you here. You know, Drum Catalyst.
We chilled, man.
Yeah, the Drum Catalyst audience has been asking. It's like, hey, man, when are you bringing Carlo? So like, hey, yeah, no, by the way, we have to bring this guy here. How have you been, my brother?
I'm really honored, man.
Yeah. Otherwise, how have you
We've been looking for him.
I'm doing amazing, man. My family's healthy. You know, I'm healthy. I'm alive.
Yeah.
And I think that's the really important thing for me. That's the only thing that really matters, you know. Every other thing we can fix, you know.
Yes. And you're drinking water. Everything is safe. Everything is okay. I saw you sipping on that water. Water's life. It's not mixed with anything. Yeah, I didn't see any bubbles. I didn't see
Water's life.
Because you know, with podcasts are like that now. Podcasts are with people sipping things, my brother.
Live, 99.
Yeah, they're sipping things. So, okay, but without any, further ado, to the people who don't know who Carlo Jooste is, how would you maybe, introduce yourself?
Cool. Carlo Jooste is born and raised in Sierra's Western Cape, you know. It's a little farm. It's a little country town, you know. I don't want to say farm. I grew up on the farm, but little country town, also known as the Valley of Fruitfulness, you know.
Okay.
Such a beautiful part of South Africa, man. So I'm from Sierra's. I'm a brother, you know. I'm a husband, and I'm a dad.
That's all.
Lastly, God blessed me with a gift, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Music. So in a nutshell, that's who Carlo is, man.
Yeah. And
I'm a dad and a husband first. You know?
Yeah. And now
Carlo.
Your childhood. How was your childhood? How were you as a child?
Oh, so 9-4-7, 24/7 in church, you know.
Okay.
9-4-7.
Really strict, bro. In terms of we grew up Pentecost. I'm still serving the Lord, you know.
Yes.
Pentecost. So basically, my childhood growing up was basically mostly in church. You know, mostly in church. I did some rugby, did some sports as a young boy. Gymnastics, for you guys who didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
So you can lift that foot up. You can raise that leg.
Listen, Doc. The one can touch the other one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So
a little bit of gymnastics. That was my childhood. Really exciting. Some sports, bro. I did some sports, but then music came and boom, wiped the door.
Yeah. Just cancelled every other thing.
Yeah. Hey.
No,
Were you involved in church?
Yeah.
Like as a boy, I didn't play music in church. I was just in church. I was always that boy that wanted an opportunity to play, but I didn't get it, you know. But God saw my heart. Later on, I started. Later on, I got the opportunity to play, you know.
Yeah. So
now in the gymnastic field.
Yeah. Go for it.
Were you? Sorry. In the gymnastic field, were you like disciplined? Did it teach you discipline?
Yeah, like I was really small when I did it.
Or you did it as a hobby?
I don't want people to think that I was doing it for South Africa, for out there. I was really primary school. It was really primary school.
Yeah.
It was just fun, you know. But I was a very flexible.
For fun.
I believe I'm still a little bit flexible, you know, a little bit older now. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it.
And now, and now your church life. So when you're saying that you were 24/7 at church, how was that environment? What was your activity in church as a young man when you were not playing music? What else were you doing?
Man, it's just home cell. It's just going to home cell, going to youth. I was still small, so going with my mom to the mothers, bro, where the mothers meet. I was there.
Yeah.
You know, that was before playing music. I'm just talking about. There was no music that time, you know.
Yes.
So it was just church and school for me, you know.
Yeah.
My really kept me grounded, you know, like in that space.
Yes.
Also, the community that I grew up with was a little bit rough, you know, not too much, so that it really kept me out of danger.
Nonsense. Yeah, it kept you
Yeah.
out of
Yeah,
nonsense. So,
Nonsense.
so now, when do you now get introduced to music? I'm guessing the environment was there because you were there
Yes.
24/7. I'm sure you were hearing people play music. You were seeing people. You were
Absolutely.
inspired. But who were the people who were playing around that time? And when do you now start to feel like, no, I want to go play an instrument? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically my dad plays guitar, not on a professional level, but my dad used to be the guy with the acoustic guitar in church.
Okay.
Home cell, that situation. So it was
Home
always
cell.
around. It was always around. Up until my brother decided, listen, he wants to play guitar. He actually went for lessons, And the funny thing was, whenever he would like go out for lessons, come back with information, I will check that stuff at home.
Okay.
And ended up playing for him, bro.
So he went to go get info for you.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, he got it for you, and then it was just transport for you. He was just delivering the info.
Yeah, funny. I was playing. So after that, I was playing drums in the community choir.
Okay.
Started off as any other bass player. Most of us started off on drums.
Yeah.
I was playing.
That's why you.
Your Signal Lee.
Catalyst.
Oh yeah, that's why he's on the drum catalyst. He's saying that's why you're on the drum catalyst.
Yes, sir. I was starting off on drums as well, like playing for the community choir. Bass was only later on, bro.
So, but how old were you around this time when you were playing? When you're doing all of these maneuverings, from guitar to drums. How old are you around this time?
I would say maybe around 15.
Okay.
But wait now.
Yeah, like.
Did you take offering at church?
Around
your home cell.
Funny enough, it's like 15. Like bass, like I said, bass really started later for me. Bass started in 2007, bro. 2006, 2007.
Yeah. That was late.
Yeah, I was singing as well, bro. I used to be singing. I used to sing tenor in the choir as well. Before I played drums in the choir, I was a tenor singer, bro.
Do you still sing?
Well, backing, yeah. Like
okay.
On some of the gigs, when they do need backing and there's no budget for backing singers.
Yeah, you assist.
I put my young fee in there for backing as well.
Oh, okay. I think that's what I must do. Because sometimes I also get featured on that backing thing. Hey, Lee, you got a question there?
No, I wanted to check. At 15 and doing all those home cells in church, did he stand up there and take the offering?
at home cell.
Since he wasn't a bass player at church.
Man, I did. I did. I was one of those.
Exactly.
Boys. I was one of those boys that were really, really shy. Really scared to talk, bro. You mustn't ask me anything in church. I just want to be there. Once they ask me to pray, you eat.
I know that.
I used to
in your corner.
I used to be that guy, but man, but God.
Oh, bad God. Hey, you see, Pentecost. Pentecost is coming out. There's a bad God.
Right now,
No, that's dope. So, can we talk a little bit now about, because at least now we've got a nice background to, your upbringing, your childhood. Okay, but before we go to that one, how were your parents? In your family setup, were they strict? Were you allowed to do certain things, with caution? How was that environment with, you and your parents outside of church now, just at home, school? Were you, how was that relationship?
I would say, I don't. Well, let me start off by saying I think it was mild.
Okay.
My mom and dad wasn't really like super strict, but I had so much respect, bro, and I have so much respect for them,
Okay.
So that respect, like I have for them, bro, like kind of kept me in a way where I won't up nonsense, so it was more respecting,
Okay.
Like before they want to tell you, hey, you're not allowed to drink. I knew that already.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
not allowed to smoke. I knew that already.
Yeah. You just didn't want to disappoint them.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had so much trust in me, bro.
Yeah, ne?
No, I
Yeah,
get you.
I guess
Not
it's just
in the
a
beginning,
musician in the dead.
yes, in the beginning, not really in the music side, because it was obviously, I think any parent, especially now that I'm a dad too, are really concerned about your kid's future, and also growing up in Sirius, music wasn't really a thing, like
Sure.
it's not really a career,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I started like with that talks of want to do music, I think there was some concerns, with my parents, like, hey, is it really gonna work? Like, how are you gonna do this thing? But I guess it's normal. Back in the days was funny for me. Now not so funny because I'm a dad. I'm a dad too, and I understand,
Yes.
thinking when it comes to what's best for your kids.
Yes. So now your move from just playing music, in your hometown, to now playing with professionals. I want to just get, when is now the first time where you play and you are being paid? Is it still your hometown, or you had to move for that?
No, my brother moved to Cape Town, right?
Okay.
He met his wife in Cape Town, So he moved to Cape Town, and it was really exciting for me, bro, to be honest with you, because like I didn't really have family in Cape Town.
Okay.
So that was a great opportunity for me to go visit him and his in-laws, And funny enough, bro, one of the first guys I met there was Cameron Horde, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like he stayed in the same
Wow.
place.
Yeah.
In the same place. I heard about this boy, like banging guitar player, like was playing with Jimmy Doodle at a young age, like heard his music, solos on radio. And I was really honored to meet him, bro. Like to meet him that side,
Yeah.
And I think before getting to Cameron, right? I played, obviously, like people know me were like playing in the church circles.
Yes.
I went to Cape Town to a friend, we had a conference, a church conference, and he asked me, hey bro, can you play this conference? And it was such a big deal for me. Like I'm from Sirius,
Yes.
You understand when it's like you're in a small town somewhere in Gauteng, and you're getting the opportunity to go to Joburg and play in Joburg.
Sure.
That's what it was, So it was a really good opportunity for me. It wasn't really about money, to be honest with you. I was just hungry to play, bro. I was hungry to play. So we played this conference, and there was a group, or there's still a group called Kunjalo.
Okay.
It was such a big gospel group in Cape Town. And Kunjalo was really the big thing, bro, in Cape Town. So at this conference, the pastor of Kunjalo was at this conference, came to the conference where I was playing. And funny enough, the week after that, Kunjalo had their conference with Hezekiah Walker, them coming, like really big,
Crazy.
Bro, funny enough is me that week, somehow the bass player pulled out of the gig because there was a choir for that conference as well. The following week, the bass player pulled out, and they asked me, bro, like, "Hey, can you play?"
Hey, look at God!
It was so exciting.
He played for free.
So I extended my stay in Cape Town, played at the conference, and later on playing with the group Kunjalo.
Okay, that became really, like your group now.
Yes, it was really a big thing. I think that was my first big gig. To be honest with you, I wasn't really, that time for me, I didn't even see money, bro.
Yeah.
1.5.
It was
no way.
Too much money. That's too much money.
But it was just good. It was just, to be honest with you, how bad I wanted it,
Yes.
So I think I want to add this as well.
Yeah.
I played with Kunjalo, and we had rehearsals on a Thursday, right? Now with me staying in Sirius, bro, my only transportation to Cape Town was a train, bro.
Okay. How far is it?
It's like 2 hours.
Okay, with the train.
Hey.
No, train is more, bro.
Oh, with the
2 hours, I
was driving with the train is more. I want to get to this point, man. So we used to rehearse on a Thursday, right? And a Thursday evening, 7:30, bro. My train leaves the morning 5:15, dude.
Yo,
Serious.
to make rehearsal.
Yeah, to get to Cape Town. To get to Cape Town, right? So
Yo,
I used to be like 7:30 in the morning. I used to be in Cape Town already, bro. Just
yo,
chilling out, go to music stores, bro, jam with basses, meet up with some people if I can, to make rehearsal, and then I would come back the next day, bro, in the evening, the Friday
Crazy.
evening, come back home
crazy,
from rehearsal.
crazy.
But dude,
Yeah, you've been at it, man.
bro, to be honest with you, I didn't even see people listen to me today and say like, bro, that was a lot of effort, bro. To be honest with you, I enjoyed every second of it, bro.
Yeah.
It was really. It's like it's still that question, bro. It's like how bad do you want it? You know?
True.
And for me,
Yeah.
dude, I did that for years, bro. I did that for years.
So basically, because you loved it this much, you enjoyed the process. You know, to even getting, you know, where you're going. You know, it's not just about destination for you. It's about every single thing that happens on your way there.
Absolutely, bro. And I met some great people. Met some great people in Cape Town as well. Dude, there was times where I go to Cape Town just to collect music, bro. Just to get a CD, or get something and go to theaters. Just like that, you know. But I really enjoyed it because in theaters, bro, the only place that was selling music was Shoprite, bro. You know?
Yo, my brother.
Wait.
Shoprite, bro.
Come on. Where is that again?
Bro,
Crazy.
it was so for real, dude. With that small trolley with Rebecca Malope, Stumela CDs, and it's the sales ones, you know.
Yeah, they're all in one place. It's the old things that they can't sell. The old things that they can't sell anymore.
Yeah. I used to buy Stumela CDs, bro, and check that music, huh?
Yeah. So now when does your break come?
This is it. And I think this is the really exciting thing for me, you know. This is where I really saw God's hand, you know. So obviously with like 2-3 years playing with this band Kunzalo in Cape Town, I felt like, hey man, listen, I really want to take a break, you know. Because like obviously with me staying in Sierras and my family is in Cape Town, I said to them, listen, I think it's time for me to move on, you know. Bro, you won't believe this. I left on a Tuesday. I resigned the church on a Sunday. The Tuesday I left. The Friday I got a call from Michael Phillips, bro.
Oh, really?
Saying, and this is like out of the blue. I'm not lying to you. 2 years before that, I was in Joburg to visit, you know, for like a few days. And I met all these guys. I met Margot. I met Michael Phillips. And he took me to a Zamali rehearsal.
Okay.
But it was just popping in and out.
Yeah.
So a few years later, he called me. He's like, hey, man, I got the Dr. Victor gig, you know, and I need someone to stand in for me or like to take this gig over. And I was like, thinking about you. And bro, this is so funny because I just came back the same week. I just came back from Cape Town and I didn't have a plan at all. I didn't have a plan, bro. He called me the Friday. The Monday morning, I was in Joburg, bro.
Yo.
For my first rehearsal. And my first gig was Kirsten Boss, bro. And if you know that gig, bro, if you know that Kirsten Boss gig in Cape Town, it's probably the best gig still today for me.
Yo.
Wow.
Bro, guess what? So we were rehearsing at Permit, right? You know the old Permit?
I remember, there by Selby.
In town. Bro, I walked into that studio. The first guy I met was Jay Something, bro.
Oh, crazy.
There was no Mikasa, dog. There was no Mikasa.
I remember.
He was just the studio manager there, you know?
Yes.
I met him. He was one of the first guys I met, bro. And we had this connection and just chatting. Yeah, I just got to Joburg and I'm excited to be here, you know? That was one of the first people I met, bro, getting into Joburg.
So, I want to give it over to Lee, but I want to know also now, how does that whole move happen? You know, okay, did you build a relationship with Jay Something and then it was just meeting and that was it?
It was just meeting him and then obviously seeing him because that was like our main rehearsal spot with Zamali.
Yeah, yes.
We used to rehearse at Permit, you know?
Yes.
And obviously like rehearsing there and then obviously the Zamali thing ended as well. But dude, this is the most amazing part. So my car broke down, right?
Yeah.
My car broke down, and I must start here. I must start with the car. You understand?
You're in Joburg now. The car is breaking down.
Bro, my car broke down, and this one day, this is now after Jamali, just a little bit after. This is also me planning to go home now because I want to take a break from this music. Because it was tough for a moment, you know.
Yes.
I'm in Joburg. I'm in a totally new place. I don't know everyone. I don't have family here, and I decided, listen, I'm also gonna bounce back a little bit home, maybe just to reset, rethink everything, and then come back. You know, this is the most amazing part, bro. So we had a gig. We had a gig on a Monday at Turfontein.
Okay.
Turfontein next to Permit, right?
Yes.
And I didn't have transport. So Ezra was with me. Ezra,
yes.
You know,
yeah.
was with me on this gig. And I asked him, like, dude, can I drive with you to the gig, you know? He comes back and tell me, listen, I have a rehearsal before the gig, you know, at Permit.
Yes.
So if you want to come with the gig, unfortunately, you want to have to come with me in the morning.
To the rehearsal,
you know?
yes.
So, you know, hey, bro, that's me going rehearsal, chilling there at Permit, waiting. Yeah, Jay walks out, bro.
Yeah.
So I believe Jay asked Ezra, hey, man, listen, we started this Mikasa situation and we're looking to getting a bass player, you know. Ezra said to him, hey, yes, Carlo, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know this guy, you know. You know? But this is it. There was just talks, you know. That was a Monday.
Okay.
It was just talks, bro. They're like, yeah, we're doing a gig this weekend and we see if we can put a band together, you know. Right? It was just talks. I took his number, ended up leaving for the gig with Ezra. Bro, we were there maybe for 30 minutes. Jake called me. He's like, hey, bro, can I drop off the music?
Oh, yeah.
I spoke
now
to
it's happening.
Yeah, I spoke to the guys in Lake Keene, you know. Bro, I was supposed to leave the Wednesday home. Oh, I decided like, after this Monday gig, I'm just going to collect the bus fee and go. You know?
Yes. Yeah, it's not for you.
And bro, they ended up dropping the music off. We rehearsed, bro. The Wednesday went for fittings, bro, like clothing. I'm like, yo, what is this clothing?
Send us dope gig.
Yeah, send us your suicides. I'm like, yo, bro, we're rocking most, man, you know?
Yo.
Bro, only to find out this gig was opening for Drake, bro.
Yo.
This
gig with Mikasa was opening for Drake, bro. At Gallagher Estate, I think it was 2011.
Yo.
You know, 2011, bro.
And like, again, it's interesting, the timing. You know, every time as I'm listening to your stories, it's very interesting, the timing, that every time you decide to go back home, you know, for whatever reason, something big happens.
It's like God telling me, bro. It's like he's just showing me, listen, I didn't forget, you know, I got you. I got you good, you know. Dude, a very important detail that I think we missed in all this, you know. About 15 years ago, bro, I was playing at a crusade in my hometown. I was still playing drums, you know. Still playing drums. And there was this American bishop, you know. He called me out, you know, and he said to me 15 years ago, you know, God is gonna use you in music, you know, and you'll be traveling the world one day. And it didn't make sense for me at all back then.
Yes.
I was like, dude, I just see America. I just see America on TV. I see all these pictures in books, you know. And 15 years later, my bro, you know,
you're living that prophecy.
And when I moved to Joburg, I met up with that same bishop here as well, bro. We became friends. He's one of my friends, you know.
Oh, dope.
Hey, listen to that.
I just felt I must put this there, you know. That was a really important. Information, you know.
Very important information.
You're very anointed. That church grooming helped you a lot.
Oh man, still in church, brother.
Everything you do is aligned, my man. Like, you want to go home and then things happen. You come back, big gigs come through.
Dude,
there's a prophet who said everything that's gonna happen and it's not happening.
And
let's speak about Let's speak about Carlo the Dad.
Oh, cool.
How is that for you?
So when my boy Jordan came, I think before I just want to hit this in before we speak about the kids, I feel it's important to mention my wife,
Yes.
Before there was
Yeah,
kids,
that was the next one.
oh yeah, cool. But number one is it.
Let's swap it around.
Yeah, it all started with my wife, With my wife, I believe it was the most amazing gift, before the kids God gave me, I learned so much from her, I'm really the most patient person when it comes to waiting, but she kind of drove me in that. So coming to my kids changed my life, bro. I was in Joburg already. I was married already. Moved to Joburg. We had a kid. The day when my firstborn, my wife gave birth to my firstborn, I was in Joburg,
Okay.
I took a plane that same day, bro. Flew out, like rushing down here, My kids really changed my life, bro, in the most. Number one is I see so much of myself, in my kids, and my parents always
in
teach
them.
hey, this boy is just like you, this boy just like you. But they really changed my life, bro. Like my way of thinking, obviously my priorities.
The way you provide, yeah.
Yeah, it's so much straighter, bro. And they just give me purpose, Like it feels like, dude, I'm going out there every day working for a reason now. And if it wasn't for them, I was probably gonna own 100 bases by now, bro. Using them every weekend, but bro, they gave me so much perspective, of myself. And bro, I'm just so blessed, bro. Like I believe, bro, I don't take it for granted, the opportunity of being a dad, I really take it serious. And I'm so honored, bro. I learn every day, and I learn every day from them, bro. And learn parenthood every day. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy job, bro. Like it's not about you now anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and my wife, we take a lot of steps back now, making sure that our kids are fine,
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's me. That's me. Me as a dad in a nutshell, bro.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
It really changes your perspective in the way you think and the way you interact with other people as well.
Absolutely,
because
bro.
now you're a father.
Absolutely. Also take some of your phone numbers of your phone, like your community gets smaller now.
Yes, yes. Yeah, because
priorities is now different.
Oh, crazy! Yeah, you're not spending like you don't have a family, even at gigs. Because I mean, I think I also checked it out. With gigs, that sometimes you go to gigs like when you are by yourself, it's easy to just spend like you want. If the guys are going out, you're going out spending like there's no tomorrow. But now with kids, you're thinking about transport, man, it's month end, even that pay, you're looking at it, it's like, hey, this pay, if I add this pay,
it could work towards your school fee.
Yeah, it's gonna work towards some transport or something, or some lunch.
Yes. Yeah, it's different now, bro. It's really different now. But dude, to be honest, just to say something about the question before this, man, like being a dad is really fun as well,
Yeah.
It's not just it's hard. No, my brother, I enjoy it. My kids are so much fun, bro.
So what are the lessons what's the one biggest lesson that you feel like you'd like to, teach your kids? Like if your kids were to know this one thing, you feel like, you would have done very well.
It's to be you, bro. It's to do you 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's also something that I always had in mind. But growing up as a person, number one, and as a musician, as a person, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was really some insecure moments growing up. Trying to like find and be comfortable in you. As a musician, I think I figured it out a very long time ago, bro. In terms of I'm gonna do me. Like. There's a lot of trends going on, and it's like dope people coming and going, and it's easy to lose focus on on you and what you want to do, you know. And I also feel like this is also things like I always tell guys, bro, and sorry, I'm flipping to music now, you know.
Yeah, it's cool.
To the field that I know. I say like always, like, dude, you come to Joburg, or you come to that place with a plan, you know. And the States is a very beautiful place, but it's also a very dangerous place, bro. I believe for a lot of guys, it's a dream killer. Funny enough, it's a place you're supposed to be, but staying there too long, backing people can also kill you.
True.
And kill what you stand for, you know. It's like I always tell people, it's like if you want to become a doctor, bro, a medical doctor, and you're doing all these courses before that, like starting off as a nurse, and you're getting a stable salary, and then get comfortable in that bubble, you know, forgetting that the main goal was
to be a doctor. Yes.
You know, I feel with music, it's the same thing, bro. Like we get caught up in the money, you know, and I'm getting comfy here, you know, making this enough for me, and forgetting what the main goal.
The end goal, yeah.
You know, so I think that's basically it for me, man.
Yeah. Coming back to music, would you say that Mikasa introduced you to the world and to more relations?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I believe, bro, all my relationships, bro, and I'm getting to Mikasa, but I believe like relationships is all stepping stones, you know. You meet people through people, you know. Yeah. And musically for me is, I gotta be honest, bro, Mikasa for me was the biggest one. Like I met so much people, bro, and I don't have anything bad to say, you know. Like I don't work with them anymore, but bro, those guys, I learned so much from the business side in music. I met so much people, bro. It was all a stepping stone, and learning so much, like, bro, to also know how to present yourself on the road, you know, because you know, it's so easy to lose it, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Because everything is free, you know, and the plane becomes like a car for you now. You know, every second day it's a flight here and a flight here, and it looks especially for people, you know, out there. But it's really, you guys know, it's really hard work, you know. But bro, definitely the Mikasa for me was my biggest one, and I'm grateful, bro. I'm so grateful. I love everything what they do.
Yeah.
Bro, like we travel the world, huh? Like
Tell me.
Say, we travel the world.
Tell me. While you're talking about traveling the world, how has that been, and what's the biggest lesson you've taken from traveling,
bro?
And to add to that, the craziest part, in wherever you were.
Okay,
like
cool.
We saw that. I know.
Cool. I got you. So, dude, for me, to be honest with you, it's like the craziest lesson for me is like live in the moment, you know. I've seen a lot of these amazing places, and most of it is you trying to record everything with your phone and forgetting to enjoy
the experience.
The experience. Because we just want to record. We want to come back and say, like, guys, hey, you remember this day? It's cool. It's all memories, you know. But I learned to like live in the moment, you know. Like all the travel. And bro, I've learned so much about our continent, bro. Africa. You know?
Yeah.
We traveled. We did over 30 African countries, bro.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Kenya was like my second home, bro. There was a point when Nigeria was also a second home, you know. And you learn so much about culture, bro, and the way people think, and the way that, bro, it's just so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I open it.
The craziest thing, bro. Wow. Yeah. Crazy, is it the funniest thing, or the craziest?
Doesn't matter.
I want to come to the funniest thing that ever happened to me on a Mikasa gig, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, there's a lot. So one day, we were playing in Mozambique, you know, and there's this Club Coconut. I'm sure you guys know it.
Yeah.
Club Coconut, such a big club, you know. And bro, it was such a bro, because I had a big following there, you know. A big following, bro. And after this gig was amazing. We were all clapping nice, bow ties, you know. Like everyone was just
Dapper, yeah.
Yeah, after the gig, so at the back of Coconut was a pool, like a pool and chilling area.
Yeah.
After the gig, the guys are taking photos now. Normally, what I do in that time, I chill, I check up on the family while the guys are doing the photos, Bro, that day they came to me, they're like, hey, bro, there's a queue. There's a queue for you as well as a bass player, People want to take photos. Oh my God. So I felt like, dude, that was not my day,
Yeah. Mama made it. Yeah.
I was so excited. Yeah, it was a mama made it moment. So, dude, yeah, I go, bro. Like, very excited, taking pictures there, like, oh, bro, I don't know what happened. The next thing, I ended up falling in that pool, my bro.
Hey, sir.
I fell in.
With that suit, yeah.
People standing around it and looking at me, my bro. Yo.
No, I'm sure the pictures were doper after that, yeah. I'd want to take a picture now.
I was so embarrassed, bro. And the funny thing is, the only way out this club is through the club, bro. There's no back gate.
Hey, son.
Oh, snap.
The guys were guarding me for almost.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was the end of the night for you. It's like, hey, guys. For obvious reasons, it's time to go home.
For obvious reasons.
That was a crazy one for me, bro.
No, very dope.
Yeah.
No,
are you still part of the Fender family?
Come again?
Are you still part of the Fender family?
I am, bro. I am. Funny enough, it was actually yesterday. I was looking for some email and I saw some Fender stuff. Actually started in 2018. Like I went back to the mails, and bro, I'm so grateful for them. I'm really grateful, like to be a part of something that's been here for decades and decades,
Yeah.
And I'm really blessed, bro, to be part of it, And I also think I wanna add. That's also like obviously that's part of the fruit,
Sure.
Like for me,
I
was never intentional about. One day I want to be out there and I want to go for all these endorsements, For some reason, bro, all these guitars that I own, they came to me,
Nice.
It was never a waste of me going out there and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I think God really blessed me, bro. When he said, listen, I choose music for you, he had everything in place, bro. From a gear perspective as well,
No, that's
and I'm so honored, bro, to be part of the Fender family, like a lot of bass companies are trying to do the same thing, but I believe Father Fender has many sons, Father Fender has many sons,
Yeah.
But I'm so honored, bro. I'm really so honored to be part of it, and it's still going great, man.
No, nice. I think we're gonna go. We're very close to our ending, but before we get to that, I'll give Lee some questions. But wait, I want us to
Feels
talk
like
now.
1 minute, bro.
I told you, my brother, it's gonna go crazy. So, how was Forteke for you? Because now, as a it's Forteke. Which one did you do with Dumi and Fred and stuff? I think.
Oh, cool. That was. I believe it was Loftus.
Was it Loftus?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. So how was the gathering of worshippers there? I mean, as a Pentecostal.
Listen.
Having to play with all of those people. I mean, it's all good playing Mikasa and all of those things. But I mean, you've been playing gospel and now
you went back to the house of the Lord.
Back to square one.
Dude, this is the funniest part. Like when I started as a professional in Joburg,
Yeah.
I really thought that I was gonna get a gospel gig,
Yes.
like doing what I love, and like that was really my thing back in the days,
Yes.
And it flipped, from Somali to Mikasa. I started playing house music for almost 8 to 9 years,
Crazy.
And I always say to myself, like, hey man, you know what? I'm not gonna force this thing, but one day I would like to play gospel music, like. Because also in South Africa, Brian, I don't know if it's only South Africa, people have a way of boxing you.
Yes.
Especially as a musician, Like working with Mikasa, it's a really great gig for a bass player, bro, but it's not it's not like the Jazz Cats, you know. It's not like really exciting with you standing out and doing your thing, you know.
Sure. With solos and stuff.
Yeah.
I think people kind of boxed me in that the house bass player, you know.
Yes.
And I think with that gospel gig, it was a bit of a different twist, because most of the people heard me for the first time playing gospel, really. And bro, before getting to that, I must tell you how I got this gig, you know.
Okay, I wanted to ask that. Yeah. Who then makes the gig?
Well, it was never the plan, you know, like for me, now I know now it was the plan, because you know what?
Yes.
God knew this already. He knew this, yes, you know, I was going to make this happen.
Yeah.
But I knew about the gig, the Gathering of Worship gig. The great Sipo Mabena was playing on it.
Yes.
He was actually the bass player for the evening, playing with Dr. Tumi, you know, playing with everyone. And I know Ezra was involved there as well. So I knew about the gig. Also following the guys on social media, like the rehearsals, bro. I was so excited for them. Bro, a week before the actual gig, the Sunday, Job called me, you know. Job Taku, you know.
Hey.
Yes.
He called me, bro. And he's like, dude, this guy, the first thing he said is like, bro, do you want to play with Fred? Next week?
Like, what kind of a question is this?
Dude, it was like really like a shaking moment for me, you know. Do you want to play with Fred? Dude, I said, yeah, of course, bro. Let's do it, you know.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. I didn't even ask anything about how much is this gig paying, you know.
Hey, listen.
Hey, bro, this is an opportunity to play, you know. And yes, you said you want to play gospel, and boom, look at this, you know. Bro, we had one rehearsal, bro. We had one rehearsal. What did we rehearse? Yes, we had one rehearsal, of the rehearsal, and then I believe the Friday evening was a sound check. Man, it was such a great experience for me. Obviously with Fred being a bass player as well. I was excited and nervous, you know. I had the thing of like, hey, this guy can just take this bass from me and say like, guys,
you know? It's not there. It's not the one.
I'll play myself, but he was such a respectful person, bro. Before the musician and before the gospel ability, you know, that we know.
Yeah.
He was, bro. I think you really enjoyed it. I had opportunity to speak to him before the gig as well. Like obviously before we went on stage, we were chilling in a waiting area, and I had like maybe an hour just speaking to him.
That's dope.
Bro, imagine.
It was.
Hey, man.
It was so cool, bro. It was so cool. Yeah. The gig went well. I believe, you know, the response was cool. This is the funniest story, bro. After the gig, one of the boys, I don't know the guy's name. He came to me. He's like, "Oh man, what up, man? When did you guys arrive?" I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Hey, arrived from where? I'm from here.
You thought I was?
Because I know. I'm from around the corner. I took the Uber.
No, you thought I came with Fred's team, you know?
Yeah.
You didn't see me. No, I explained. I'm from here, bro. But it was the funniest thing for me, to be honest with you.
Maybe America's calling you. Maybe it's the next place. It's the next place.
You see?
Yeah.
Bro, to be honest with you.
He's getting closer.
Man, to be honest with you, is like, and this is obviously, I feel the need of saying this, bro. Like, obviously, everyone, or not everyone, let me think very carefully before saying this. I think America for a lot of guys is the end goal, you know. That used to be
the benchmark.
That used to be me as well, you know. That used to be. I'm not saying I won't take it. If I get the opportunity, it'll be cool. But everything flipped for me, bro. Like everything flipped for me. Like once you have kids and you think about the future, you're thinking about leaving a legacy. It's not only you that makes decisions now. It's now
it's the whole family now.
You know, considering them, it's a little bit different for me now.
Okay.
You know? It's a little bit different for me. It's not like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago, I would tell you, bro, if I get this opportunity now,
I'm leaving.
Now. What I want to say is, bro, like God really blessed me with a lot of relationships, bro, and a lot of guys in the States as well, you know. Dude, we look at them and see like all this amazing, bro. You know what? The only difference between us and them is opportunity, bro.
Exactly.
In terms of quality of musicians, bro, I don't think there's a lot of difference.
True. My brother, you've just said a big thing, and we always talk about it.
Yeah.
But you know, I think unless you interact with musicians and music at the highest level, you don't really realize the caliber of musicians we have in this country. You know, there's a serious level. You know, here in South Africa, we're dealing with like the only difference, as you're putting it, is opportunities that are available. Yes.
Like I always tell people this, dude. Like I was playing with whoever. I'm not gonna mention names because I don't want to make comparisons. You know.
Yes.
I go to the States now and get the opportunity to play with. Let me use Kirk Franklin as a example, because one of my friends, Matt Ramsey, plays bass for him. You know, if you can't see this, he won't take offense. You know.
Yeah.
You know. So if I landed the Kirk Franklin gig, bro, even on the level that I'm playing now, it's just a matter of time adjusting to them.
Yeah, because it's new language.
Yes, you won't have a choice, bro. If people hear you 6 months in that gig, they will also think you the most amazing bass player. Bro.
Exactly.
But to come back, it's like, dude, to be honest with you, it's like we mustn't downplay ourselves, bro.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. True.
This is not an arrogant thing, you know. This is really not an arrogant thing, bro. We have something amazing, bro. Number one is the languages, bro. We have, bro, so many languages.
Yes.
We're so creative when it comes to the language, you know.
Yes.
And also rhythm, bro. Like funny enough, when they come here, they always talk about, hey, I'm going to the motherland.
Yes.
Yeah, we are in the motherland.
We're trying to go.
And they play 145.
Yeah, we're trying to leave.
Yeah, and trying to do what they do, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, you're making you're making serious points, and I 100% agree with that. You know that, I mean, the only difference really, that's what it is. It's opportunity, and also if you think about you're right.
Victor Huda said the same thing. Like, dude, I'm really fortunate to have, like, obviously Leroy Souls and Cameron Hort and Randall Skippers and the great Bafana Zulu, you know, knowing them personally. And I used to follow them, bro, like in terms of like doing the Brayu kick.
Yes.
Like, dude, Brayu was 100% himself, going out there to the world, doing on the highest level. Highest level.
Yeah.
I was watching the Lungano DVD the other day. Like, dude, every time I watch it, like, dude, that's world class, bro.
Yeah, man. And the world appreciated it.
That's him doing him, bro. Like, he doesn't want to sound like anyone. He came with Stimela, he came with that cowbell. It was just a vibe. Dude, that also inspired me a lot to say, like, dude, we really have a lot here, bro.
Yeah, true.
We have a lot, bro. There's so much. But yeah, that's me in that sense, man.
No, Tango, Lee.
Just a quick one. You spoke about Victor Wooten. I was gonna ask you about that as well. But at least you covered that one. Just a quick one.
Can I add something? That was Victor, bro. Victor Wooten, like, bro, like such a respectful person, bro. Like, before putting the bass aside, he's a great person, you know. I got the opportunity to speak to him as well, you know, and just hang out. And bro, like, we didn't even talk bass, bro. He spoke about life.
Exactly.
About life and how amazing life is. Such a positive person, bro. And he said the same thing. He's like, dude, the only difference between me and anyone else is practice and opportunity, bro.
For sure.
That's the only thing, dude. Like, he said, I think it was speaking to Rixie's son, Angelo Roman, you know, because Angelo was too small to get into the festival. This was now Cape Town Jazz Fest, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And Rixie called me. He's like, hey, man, I believe you're at the festival. Can you organize for Victor to meet my son? Because the son was obviously too small. He couldn't get in, you know. So he managed to get backstage outside the festival, you know. So I went to Victor and said, hey, man, there's a young bass player that wants to meet you, you know. Bro, he was so excited. Like, he walked off stage, bro. Went back. And I was listening to his conversation with Angelo as well. He said to Angelo, you know what? I didn't play bass, bro. Like the way you do when I was your age, you know? Like,
Imagine.
you know, like, dude, youngsters today, bro, I'm telling you,
Killing it.
don't think that you're gonna be up there forever, dog.
They're killing it.
Yeah,
They're killing
that's
it.
true.
Like,
That's true.
just making a difference. That's all we can do, bro. It's making a difference, you know, and being a good human being before being a great musician, man.
Dope, man. Dope. Yeah, Lee.
So,
Top 5 bass players.
so 5. Okay,
South
wow.
African.
You want it all time?
South Africa.
South Africa. I'm gonna start with Donovan Dyers. He's a guy from Cape Town. Donovan Dyers, Rafana Zulu,
Faras.
Lucas Kumalo.
Strong.
Yeah.
You said in South Africa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
You want to open it up?
yeah, I'm thinking. Breezy, bro. Breezy is one of my. Is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's dope, eh?
He says a different voice, you know. A different. He's different. How many was that?
That's 4.
That's 4. One more.
I'll be honest with you. Yo, there's a lot. This is an unfair question, bro.
That's what we're about.
I also think one of the. I think also one of the younger ones is Angelo Roman, bro. Like one of the. I call him the young lion, you know. I feel like dude, I want to add this there. I know it's nothing to do with the question. I want to add this, bro, as well. I feel like, dude, we have a big responsibility talking about the generation before us as well. You know, like giving the guys that's coming up. Because, like, dude, boys are killing, bro. The only problem I have with kids getting older is not listening to the younger generation.
Sure.
And not giving them the credit that's due. You know, all respect, bro, to all the legends up there. You know, it's all great. Like learning from them, and they're really respectful, bro. I really feel like a lot of them go to the grave without leaving us with something. You know, and I'm from a very respectful way, bro. Like I believe, bro, like to give credit where credit is due, the older generation, but then also we have a responsibility to do it for
the younger ones.
Yes, the younger ones. You know, they look up to us. They look up to us and say, like, dude, hey, I want to be. Before they say playing bass, I want to be like an uncle. You know, oh, and it's important. It's really important off stage and on stage. You know, So, bro, that was such an unfair question, bro. That was really.
We're still going to drummers.
It's a lot, bro. Like, bro, I have so many close friends that's killing it, bro. Like songs, bro. And Finlandi and Abda, bro. And like,
it's like, class. Yeah. No, it's
unfair. It's unfair.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna have to draw it to a close very quickly. Lee, do you have one last question?
I wanted to ask about the Justin Soraya band. Did that keep you going?
Justin Soraya. So I'm not working. I'm actually wearing a cap here. Justin Soraya, or you're talking about Justin Soraya like playing the country music, or Justin Schools?
Both.
Both. Cool. Justin Soraya, I don't work with him anymore. Such a great vibe, bro. Number one is I learned to play a lot of country music, bro, which was like out of my comfort zone, you know. But the beauty of learning, dog. I think it was really cool. It was a very short journey, but it was cool. Like I learned like the in-depth of playing country music, you know. And this is also a thing, like it's really simple, but it's not simple, you know. It's not simple.
Yeah, true.
The hardest thing, you know, if you sit with so much information and they ask you to play for 64 bars, the same thing. It's harder, brother. You know,
Yeah. Ask me about it. I know.
But like, dude, like I've learned so much, bro. Justin is such a talent, bro. Such a great songwriter and singer. They are just amazing. Like it was a different world for me, you know. But I really came in and learned. Like, bro, we learn from everyone and from everything, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man.
I think that's it for me, man.
Mm-hmm. So I've got like just two last questions. What is your dream for the music industry?
Bro, like this is a very touchy one for me, but I feel it's necessary to say it, you know. Like we really need to move away from the whole circle thing, man.
Sure.
You know, of playing with your friends, and it's always in this circle, it's only those guys playing. You know, for me, it's like, dude, like we are so diverse, bro. Country, number one, and cultures, you know. I enjoy so much to play African music, although I didn't grow up with that situation.
Yes.
Bro, coming over playing with the great Claudio McKenna, bro, like playing on his album, different experience for me. But I didn't know that it was in me, bro, until someone gave me the opportunity.
True.
To play it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really feel if there's one thing we must really break is that whole circle situation. It's always the same guys, and I get it. Like sometimes it's from a business perspective as well.
Yes,
you know, I would love to see a lot of drummers with a lot of different bass players, like combinations.
Yes.
True.
It won't probably happen because everyone is just in their own circle, you know. So I really think that is for the South African industry is like, dude, really for the older cats, and when I say older cats, I'm talking about legends, bro, to listen to the young, bro. We have a voice, bro.
Sure.
We listen to them and we learn from them. But I also believe there's things they can learn from us.
Sure.
The same with the guys that us, bro. We learn from them, but there's also something they can learn from us.
Sure.
So that's number one. Number two is like I really feel the whole circle situation. The whole circle situation, whack, man. You know.
Yeah, it is.
we can kill that, you know.
Yeah, then we'll be moving towards the right direction. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. And and I think that was also with Mikasa that was really cool. It's like all the different backgrounds, bro. Like, Jay being from Portugal, totally different upbringing when it comes to music. Judah, totally different upbringing. Like I played gospel when I was young. It was totally different. And when we came together as a band, it was something totally different.
Yeah.
And I believe we're robbing ourselves from those opportunities as well, because I believe there's a lot of those different flavors out there.
Yes.
And bro, you'll be surprised if you see some of those kids working together. It's just something different.
No,
you know.
I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Right. So my last question is, if you were to go back to your 12-year-old self or 15, whatever the age was, when you now started playing, what advice would you give yourself?
You talking about music now or just life?
Life. Any advice in general?
Is to do you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
It's to do you, bro. Like I wish from a very early age, bro. I wish like I had this confidence of just being me and don't worry about what people say about me, and like you're different and you're unique in your own way, you know. So I would say to my 12-year-old self, it's like really like be okay with who you are, me, bro.
Hey, my brother.
You know, dude. This is also a thing I want to drop this year. I know I talk a lot, but
no, this is the platform. This is the platform.
also a thing, bro.
Today's your day.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud to be from my hometown, you know, Ceres, you know. And yes, it's not out there, the most famous place. It is not there. And sometimes people, when they come from smaller places, have this mentality of, there are people out there better than me, you know. And it's a sad thing to say, but it is. Like very insecure, you know, like some of them are not really for the big, like Joburg, bro. When I got to Joburg, I was traumatized, bro. There was too many Inviting people, dog. So, and it took a while for me to like settle in and say like, dude, you can still be Carlo
Yes.
in Joburg, you know.
Yes.
Funny enough now, bro. Like going back to my hometown is like, and this is also a lesson I wanna and something I wanna leave for people coming from all these small cities, you know. It's 100% fine to do you, baby. You know?
Yes.
The beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Like, dude, no one will ever experience that, you know.
Yes.
Like, you know, it's a different story. And bro, there's no difference, bro. There's no difference between you and anyone in the world.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
You know?
And it's only and also I think what's great about what you're saying is that it's only you who can offer your perspective. You know, it's only you who can offer your flavor. So, I mean, if you don't become you, you know, and confident in being you, then, I mean, you just are depriving the world of a perspective, you know.
Of you.
You're just busy trying to, you know, to be like them.
We can bring this to a musician side as well, to a bass player as well. The same situation, bro. Like the same it is in live as a bass player, bro. It's so hard creating your own voice, bro. But
sure.
Trust me, it is worth it, bro. It's worth it, like really worth it. When people like, I always say to myself, like, dude, yo, I like the way Victor Wooten played, I like the way Jacko played. I took all these different flavors, you know, and put it into my bowl, you know, and use all these things, trying to build my voice, you know, to make you know. And you know what the amazing part is nowadays, bro, for me is just the beauty of getting all these different calls for different gigs, bro.
Yeah.
From gospel to jazz to like traditional music, bro. Like, you know, it's like getting country music to getting all these calls. And that for me is really the beauty. And that's a result of you doing you.
My brother.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's how you were here.
No, thank you.
Like a month ago.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much, man, for coming. It was a lovely one. I mean, the energy, like number one. I mean, the stories are there, bro. I think we need a part 2.
Bro, please.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? I said to you guys earlier,
so
bro. I was the shy guy, you know. Now it feels like I'm on it. Hey, I can't stop, you know.
My brother, we need a part 2. We must do it very soon. You know, or maybe we must do it live. Yeah, I think maybe we must do it live.
I also have a message for you guys. Like, you guys are really doing an amazing thing, you know. I also want to say thank you, man. Thank you guys for the opportunity, bro. Like, for this platform, you know, for people to hear it. Because, like, dude, I believe we are nothing without people, you know.
Sure. People. If it
wasn't for you guys, this is obviously like a totally different crowd. And for anyone seeing this, you know, like, don't forget to do you, man. You know.
Yeah, bro.
Siyabonga. Thank you very much.
That's the one. That's for the day. Word for the day, you know. Do you?
No, thank you, man. It was a lovely one.
Thank you guys.
Danko.